What is going on, guys? As always, my name is Patrick, and welcome to another live stream. Today's live stream, we're going to be just doing some catch up, really, talking about what I've been doing over the last couple weeks, why I didn't show up last weekend, and just going over some Q&A, and going to make it a fun little interesting night. So that's what we're doing. Hey guys, again, my name is Patrick, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to Window Tinting Business, where we strive to inform, inspire, and improve you as a professional. This is our Tuesday night live stream. Missed last week's live stream, unfortunately. Good to see some people in the chat. Alex over here, Hamza over there. Oh, all the way from the UK. Julian, Lulian, I just call you Lulian. Let's just go from there. Welcome, guys. 1,000 welcomes. Let's check and see here. See how we're doing. We got about 10, 11 people watching. That's all right. Might have some buffering, it looks like, but it is what it is. I'm trying to go super low tech in regards to how many windows I have popping up and different things, just so I've been having like really horrible like crashes. It's been unbelievable. So yeah. Oh, looks like we got Soak Shield in the house. What is up? Hey. Let me know in the chat, guys, if the background music's a little too loud or if my audio starts going like wah wah wah. It does happen from time to time. If it does, I'm sorry, and we're just gonna kind of keep pushing forward on there. Got the coffee today. Exhausted. Talk a little bit about me, what I've been doing, and we'll go into some Q&A as well. As always, as well, too, super chats are activated. So if you guys don't know what super chats are, you're able to go ahead and donate to the channel. All proceeds go helping support the channel, as always. I think we got like 3 super chats a little bit ago. That was pretty cool. So yeah, just to let you guys know. God, it's been a day. It has been a day. Got the first official PPF today. Julian hit me up with the £5 over from the UK. Julian, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Any let's see here. How do I read them? Can I read these? Oh, no comment. Just a super chat. I really appreciate it, Julian. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, like I was saying, had the very first PPF I've like officially, like, client brings it in, a 2018 BMW M4, beautiful car, but I've been doing that thing all day long. Wow, I am exhausted. What did we do? Like, we did like the normal like city package, like partial hood, partial fenders, full bumper, and mirrors, but we also added like the A-pillars, the headlights. We also did door cups and edge guards, so it did take me a little bit longer. Plus, I'm still getting my feet wet as well. Whoa! Looks like we got a Soak Shield in the house with the super chat, $10. Great to support a follow tinner who helps the industry keep it up. Oh, you guys over Julian and Soak Shield, you guys are always very nice. Soak Shield, if you guys don't know what Soak Shield is, he's the original inventor of the absorbent rope. I think I have one actually. Yes, I do. I got some Soak Shields right here, and these are in the channel colors as well too. Maybe we'll get something together. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if you guys are looking to get some Soak Shields. We'll get some giveaways to go. So yeah, let me talk about here. Yeah, so I started on that PPF gig this morning about 9:30, and heck, I kept working on that thing until about 6 o'clock. And it kind of reminds me of when I first started tinting, because, you know, at first when you first start tinting, it gets a little frustrating, and it's a little, what am I trying to say, like, you want to do it, and you do want to do it. I want to do it, and the money's good. It's like the same, it's almost the same as window tinting. Maybe you get a little bit more per hour, but you're working on one thing for a longer period of time. Some people like that. I like it just because you're able to switch it up a little bit. So I am exhausted. That's why I came on late. You know, usually I'm on at 7 o'clock. When I came home and I needed to eat a little bit. Wow, Julian, one more time with the the 5 pounds, looking like you're matching Soak Shield. Appreciate that, Julian. I appreciate that. I don't know what the conversion rate for 5 pounds is, but I know it's 5 pounds. Just to let you guys know, if you guys are donating in any other country, like, I probably won't know the currency name, so sorry. But appreciate that. Thank you very much, Julian. Don't forget to, you can comment on your super chats as well. Hamza, sorry about that. Have you ever vinyl wrapped rims? No, I haven't. I've done plasti dip on rims, but that's about it. That's as long as I got. I haven't been able to, because then you have to take the car, you have to put the car on jacks, take the rims off, clean the rims, wait for them to dry. It's just not a process I haven't fully gone through yet. Not outside my realm, but just something I haven't done yet. Actually, I'm just getting my feet wet with PPF right now. But it's good to have a good, well-rounded knowledge about other services, not just window tinting. I know I primarily talk about window tinting, but we do, you know, you got to do other things as well, with whether it be wraps or detailing or PPF, accessories, stereos, audio. I mean, all kinds of different things. Try to diversify your business. That way, you don't when window tinting just dries up, it's feast or famine. So you want to stay busy the whole time as well. And for those of you guys that tuned in last week and I did not show up, I do apologize. I was trying to get Nick and Jordan from Fusion Tools over on a live stream so we can chat together on that, but unfortunately I was not able to do so. I think I'm limited. Unfortunately, like, we don't have like the hugest budget here at Window Tinting Business. So I tried my very best to get like the best equipment that can handle like live streams, but it just seems like sometimes it's just too much. And maybe I'm just still learning. So hopefully we'll either do an interview or see a video or something of that nature come up shortly. But we were talking about the release of their new product. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get the link here. Timmy, give me 1 second here. I know they have their Fusion All type. Oh. Catalog. Oh, I don't want to download the catalog. I can't find a picture of it right now, but that's all right. That's all right. Let's see here. Chat is healthy. Looks like we got 13 people watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's go and let's see some of these questions we have here. Epic Orange Soak Shield. Thank you. Jeez, for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. Why did I forget it? Epic Orange is their new tool release. Not tool, it's a product actually. It's an adhesive remover, and I hear some really phenomenal stuff. A lot of people are just eating the stuff up. So if you guys haven't tried it or haven't checked out Fusion Tools, go ahead and check them out, and check out their new tool, their new product, Epic Orange. I'm hearing some really phenomenal stuff as well. So Soak Shield, thanks again for helping me out there. I was totally blanking out. Gotta love live, right? All right, and let's see. Last couple things on my mind. Diversification. I guess I've been thinking about this and talking about it. I think I'm going to start branching out to do other things. I mean, still window tinting, but branching out to other kind of services, whether it be plasti dip or PPF or something, just so that I'm able to get some more videos out and more content out for you guys as well. So just some things to look to in the future. Let's go ahead and move over. Let me see here. Let's see. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. Let's move over to the Q&A section here. Section here. Let's see. Got some questions here. Let me roll up. Alex Martin asked, what kind of film do you use, if you don't mind me asking? Currently at the shop we use Lumar, all lines of Lumar and Formula 1. Formula 1 is like the high-end Lumar, but for the auto side, we're exclusively Lumar. But I have used Johnson's in the past, also Max Pro, and I've gotten sample rolls from a number of other different films. Nothing that really pops into my head, but yeah, those are the 3 main films that I have used in the past. Hamaz says, and what do you think about Gilla tint brand or film? No, I'm pretty sure Gilla is what you get from like AutoZone or Walmart. It does start to actually get a little bit pricey to use that film. Plus, it's not really what the professionals use. I think I even was going to think about doing a video about using that type of film, but they only come in like 20-inch rolls. So even to do a back window, you have to splice it. And if you're like new to the industry, it's just easier to do a full windshield. I mean, a full back window. You don't want to be messing with splice. Plus, it's not like 1985 anymore, so no one splices anymore. And if you're splicing, stop that nonsense, please and thank you. Okay, Hamza had a question. When there's too much baby shampoo in the soapy solution, does it make the film not stick to the window as good as it would have? Yes. I mean, the more slip, I use a lot of baby shampoo in my slip. I mean, a lot. But yeah, I mean, more slip solution, either baby shampoo or whatever you're using, it's gonna not let the film tack a little bit as much. So you kind of want to, it really just depends on the weather. If it's really hot, you want to use a little bit more slip, and if it's kind of colder, then you want to use a little bit less slip, just because that's just how it works. So all right, moving on to some other questions here. Julian Florin asked, Patrick, how about that DVD training? Yeah, I am on it. Believe it or not, I work 6 days a week at the tint shop. Plus, I do these live streams on Tuesdays. Plus, I try to make video content, which has not been easy. And that's, if you guys have been wondering why I haven't been releasing a lot of videos yet, I've actually, I mean, you guys know that I upgraded my gear. So it's been a little bit of a transition going from like 100% iPhone to like DSLR cameras, because I mean, this is getting real technical, but like there's a lot of technical stuff on how to shoot videos and then transferring the videos and then using actual software on a laptop, and it's a lot of work. So I'm working to get efficient and proficient at that so we can crank out some more videos. But I do have a lot on my plate. This is not my only job. I wish it was. And maybe in the future it will be, but as of right now, I'm trying my best. But I do know, Julian, a lot of people have asked for a DVD, like a DVD training course, and I think that's something I can do. I did recently, because I know you guys, if you guys don't know, I did move just a few months ago. That's why I'm in a new studio in a new place. So the other place that I was staying, I don't have a house. I live in an apartment. So the other place I was staying at didn't have apartments available. Now the new apartment I have just came available with a garage, which means that I'll be able to film and do things within my garage, and then hopefully I'll be able to get that DVD training course together soon. Very soon. Yeah, as soon as I can. No promises. Julian, some tips for a Golf MK5 back window. The Golf is a hard car. MK5, I wonder if they call it, I know they call it the GTI here. I don't know, maybe it's like an across the pond thing, I don't know. But the 07, 08, 09 is like nearly impossible. Don't use pre-cut patterns, use raw film and then hand cut it, and take your time. It's a nightmare to shrink. And then the 10 to 14 is a little bit easier, and then the 15 on, super easy, cakewalk. But that's probably one of the hardest. This 07, 08, 09 Golf back window is probably one of the hardest shrinks out there. Yeah, I'd say harder than a Beetle, harder than a Corvette. It's very hard, very hard. Does putting too much baby shampoo in your solution affect the film sticking to the window? Yes. Too much slip means it's gonna slip, and then it's not gonna stick. So if it keeps sliding, use less. And then then just cut it back and cut it back and cut it back. And then you're gonna get to a point where it's sticking too much and not sliding as much as you want. Boost your soap a little bit more, and that's it. That's your perfect slip solution. I do have an explainer video on how to get your perfect slip solution, just because everyone's slip solution is a little bit different. Your slip might not be the same as mine, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Everyone's a little bit different, and it's doesn't make someone better or worse. It's just I don't care what you use. I don't care if you use a half a bottle of shampoo, as long as you can get it in there clean, then that doesn't matter. All right, all right. Julian asked, does Fusion Tools do UK delivery? Not 100% sure. I don't work for Fusion Tools. They don't even know I'm talking about them right now, to be honest. But you can go ahead and check them out. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and switch over here. There we go. Let's switch over here. This is it here. This is the website, www.fusiontintools.com. So then you can go ahead and check this is their website and all their tools. You can download a catalog here, number of different places. So you can go ahead and check it out. And then let me see, talk to us. There you go. Go ahead and write them a message, and let's see if they can send you over some stuff to the UK. I'm sure they can. They're very reasonable people. I'm sure they can work with you and figure something out here. So yeah, let me go back here. Oh, wrong one. And we're back. And we're back. Let me go back to the chat here. Let me see here. I'm rolling up, so I'm running through some of these questions here. Freddie Gonzalez, tips for shrinking back window without creasing. That is a difficult one, my friend. If you're just learning and just starting in the industry, shrinking back windows is a huge pain in the buttocks. Let me see if I have a towel here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so Freddie, I'm going to give you a little tip here. If you guys, and some for other guys that are needing a little bit of help and you're shrinking back windows and you keep creasing them, if you use a hard card, your chances of creasing the film is going to be very high, especially if you're brand new, because you just don't know. So take a towel, a rag, fold it, and fold it so it's just the size of your hand, just like that. So heat the way you normally would, but use the rag to wipe down on it. And use just the same thing. It's just like a hard card, but use the rag instead, and that's going to get a good initial shrink. And then afterwards, follow it up with with either a Mac Tack or a really soft card. I like using the black Teflon cards. It's a softer card. I was using the white for a little bit, but they're a little too hard for me. And I also started using smart cards. If you guys don't know or haven't tried a smart card, they're really soft, and I really like them. But my trick too as well is that when you're going over a second time, if here's the glass, you don't want to push the film down, because you can definitely, if you don't know what you're doing, you can crease it. So try pulling. You're welcome. Try it. Write that down. Take that to the bank, because that's gonna make you happy. I promise you that. Hope that helped, Freddie. Let's see. Dewan, I hear other tinters say turn defrosters on when installing back window. Why is this? It is because it's heating up the film and it's going to let the film tack a lot quicker. Sometimes you don't want that to happen, but if vehicles have thicker defroster lines on the ends that allow air to come in and create air pockets, I like to use the defrosters, the defroster method in those particular situations. If you guys have done a more recent Jeep Wrangler, the back windows, forget about it. Challengers and chargers, they're both the same. They have those big the defrosters get thicker at the ends and do have a tendency of allowing air in. So if you heat up the window, it lets the moisture dry out a little bit more, and it lets the film tack a little bit faster. And that's just I've tried it and it works. So yeah, that's why. Bring back the daily vlogs, Soak Shield says. I could do that. I could definitely do that. I was over at Facebook for a while, growing a presence and a community over there. If you guys aren't a part of the window tinting business Facebook group, go ahead and join over there. We got a lot of like-minded individuals helping each other out. Really awesome stuff. But I was doing daily vlogs exclusively over there. Short little 2-3 minute vlogs, nothing crazy. But I might have to just bring that back over this way. You might be right. One Dumb Body Man says, "What up, Patrick? What's up, brother? What is going on?" Oh, yes. All right. Soak Shield knows all the answers here. He says Fusion Tint Tools ship worldwide. Awesome. So that's really good. Actually, for about 27% of the followers in the community here that follow the channel is international, outside the U.S. So if you guys are having trouble getting tools, check them out over at Fusion Tint Tools. I think that was, yeah, Fusion Tint Tools. They're a good place. Oh, Bolts with the $1.99 super chat. Really appreciate that, Bolts. It says films that have aggressive adhesive like Global? Question mark. Let's see here. How do I answer this question? I've only typically mainly used 3. Here's the thing. When I've used other films, like when I get like sample rolls, but it's hard to determine how great a film is with one installation. Even if it was just a back window, it's difficult. I need to work with the film in a long-term sample. Like I need to buy their film and use their film and see how it lays, see how aggressive the adhesive is or how not aggressive it is, and see if it just kind of works for me. But I've used Lumar, like I said, I've used Johnson, and I've used Max Pro. I really wasn't a huge fan of Max Pro just because when I got to the harder shrinks, it was just not holding up and it would be heat creasing. But I have to be honest as well, it was like my early years of tinting, and I could have just been just heating it up and melting the junk out of it. So I might have to try it out and see if it's the same or not. But unfortunately, I wish I could give you a better answer than that. I just know the films that I've worked with, and most of the time, the adhesives are very, very similar to each other. So that's the only answer I can get you. Sorry. Just Ride. What cars should I avoid when you're starting tinting? Older model Corvettes. So let's see here. Corvettes. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go over here for a second. You see this Corvette right here? Ooh, you see that back window? Oh god, that's a nightmare. Not only is it a nightmare to shrink, but then you got to cut out these little... Okay, so you don't want that. Let's see here. Golf. 2008. The Golf 2007. 7, 8, and 9. Infamous. And other people might say, oh, well, I can shrink a Golf. I can shrink a GT. Yeah, I can. Go shrink a 7, 8, and 9, and then tell me how good you are. It's not easy. If you can shrink the back window on a Golf, you're good. I don't care who you are. But yeah, I don't know what it is that these curves are crazy. Crazy. What else? What others? Let's see. Chargers. The back window, the side windows aren't that bad, but it's the back window. Let me see if I can get a good picture of this. This back window, if you're new, it's an aggressive shrink, my friend. Very aggressive. You got to know how to manipulate film and shrink film correctly and evenly, because that back window is a monster. Let me think. Any other cars that I would not recommend? Obviously, bugs. You don't want to do that. There's a number of things. If you're just starting out, some things to avoid when you're just starting out. Avoid R&Rs, or removal and replacements, because number one, you have to know how to tint, but you also have to know how to remove film cleanly and correctly, which isn't fun, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So you want to avoid that because you don't want to get burnt out before you even get started. You want to set yourself up for success. So the easiest cars you want to do is stick with the newer model cars, 2-3 years old, or brand new cars, just because they're clean. If when they get older, there's more dirt and grime between the films. You have to have a better cleaning process. If you happen to pull seals, which you probably aren't if you're just starting, but if you pull seals on cars that are 10 years or older, the plastic is typically brittle and it's easier to break things. So stick with newer cars. Stay away from the R&Rs, just until you get your feet wet, until you feel like you're really hitting the ground running. So those are my tips on that. Let me go ahead and go back to the chatty chat here. Awesome group. Learned some good stuff. One dumb bodyman. Awesome, man. I'm really glad that you're learning. It's an amazing industry. And you know, with me and you know, the guys over at Soak Shield and a handful of other people within the industry, we're really trying to ramp it up and make it better for a lot of people. So there's some really good people in the industry also. Check it out. Sometimes it's a little drama filled, but that's with anything and anyone. So check it out over on the Facebook group. You can meet some really awesome stuff. Mr. Details in here. What's up? Made it from LA, Los Angeles, I hope. Me too, my friend. Me too. Diehard Dodger fan. Welcome to the live chat. Welcome. Alex Martin asked, do you sell film? Negative. I do not sell film. But I recommend films that I've used. But even then, sometimes, like I can say Lumar, but, you know, like, sometimes Lumar's really expensive, you know, and sometimes people don't have the cheddar to start up with something like that. So, no, I don't sell film, but I can guide people into hopefully a better direction as well. If you guys don't know, I also do some consulting as well. If you guys have some questions, we can do some one-on-ones too. Email me, windowtintingbusiness@gmail.com, subject, title, consult, or coaching, whatever you guys want to talk. We'll talk. Let's get some one-on-ones going. Jaybird in the house. Jaybird, you're late, my friend. You're late. We've been streaming for what? How long have we been streaming? A half hour. Jaybird's usually in there like swimwear. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Let's see here. One dumb bodyman says, have you done any newer GMC Savannah rear glass? Did one this past weekend and had a hard time shrinking. Any tips? Let's see. Let me take a look at that. Savannah GMC Savannah. Let's check it out. Is that a van? A van? Let me know in the comments. Was that a van? I think it's a van. Not sure. Bolts asks, which PPF are you installing? We're using that new Lumar Platinum 10-year plan PPF. It's what I learned with. It's what I learned on. They sent me up to Virginia to get some training on that. I'm really liking it. I'm not as proficient as I want to be, but it's going to take me some time to get my feet wet and get rolling on that, but I'm liking it so far. Nick Rush says, hey Patrick, who does your hair? Well, I do it on the daily, but my boy Jay over at the barbershop, he hooks it up. Man, he's an artist. He's got like the barber, like the little barber ball and spinny thing like tattooed on his hand. That's how you know you're legit. That's an industry man right there. I love it. I want to get an Olfa knife like tattooed like right here. One of my good buddies, Robert Oman, he was in the audio aftermarket industry for years, and he's got some sick full body tattoos about like wires and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. I love stuff like that when you're just like deep into your industry and what you do and what you love. Nothing better than that. Let's see here. What is the best advice you can give a beginner for tinting a whole windshield on a 2014 Ram 15? Asking for a friend. As a newbie, stay away from windshields. They're very difficult to install cleanly. But I think I've done, check out the last on my channel. I think I did here. Hold on. Let's get this out of the way here. Let me see if I can pop up my channel without no, never mind. I thought I could, but I'm not. I can't. Go ahead and check out my channel. I did most recently I did a live stream on a Mercedes, and I think I was doing a front windshield actually. So check that out. It'll give you some tips and tricks. One of the best things that I've been doing lately is the Frankenstein reverse roll. I tried every which way to install glass film on the front windshields. Frankensteining just doesn't work just because you don't have the room like a back window. Reverse roll, I find you still get junk on the on the install. The Frankenstein reverse roll, where you reverse roll half of it and then you peel the liner, cut the liner, and then Frankenstein the half and then roll it. Solid method. Solid method. That method has made my installs so clean. And if you can do a good cleaning job and a good clean install on front windshields, you'll be making money, honey, because there's not a lot of good people that can do it cleanly. So yeah, those are my tips. One dumb bodyman. Oh, okay. We've chatted before. That's what's up. Michael. I'm pretty sure I remember you. I have the memory of a goldfish too, by the way, so I might not be right, but I'm pretty sure we've spoken before. I'm pretty sure. McKinnell 92. Also, where can you buy decent film from? Define decent. Decent film. Decent is a relative term, my friend. Decent to you may not be decent to me, and vice versa. So my tips on film: call up the manufacturer, get some samples. The only manufacturer that won't send you samples is Lumar, because I've tried. I remember trying from the beginning. Quick funny story. I got samples from everybody. Call any manufacturer. They'll send you a sample. They'll send you two. They love you. Not Lumar. I called them up and asked them for a sample. They literally laughed in my face. They said, no, we don't send samples. We're the best. You want to buy from us? Buy. If not, no. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's almost verbatim. He did laugh. So, but yeah, that's, yeah. Get samples, feel them out, check out the prices, see how long their warranties are or how good the warranties are, and check and see if they'll last more than 7 years. Statistically, people keep their cars for 6 years. So if you have a film that lasts 7, you're in the clear in my book. Every now and then you'll have that outlier, though they'll keep their car longer, and maybe the film does fade or fail after 8 or 9 or 10 years. Then you eat it. Either you process the warranty or you just eat the film, and you made your money back, you know, and then some over the time. Let's see, Alex here. What process are you using to handle the aggressive rear defroster lines on vehicles like the new Mustang and Charger and Challengers? Alex, turn the defrosters on. Yeah, after you shrink the back window, go ahead and turn the car on or turn the defrosters on, and then do your cleaning process, and then go ahead and install the film. It's going to be a lot better, I promise you. But you better work quick, because with those defrosters on, it's going to start to tack up very fast. So be ready for it. But you're welcome. Write that down. Alex, do you prefer to pull panels and bottom load or leave them and top load? Plotting is so much easier. Yes, plotting is easier. It's faster. I don't know if I'd say easier, but it's definitely faster. But it is good to know how to hand cut. If you don't know how to hand cut and the plotter goes down, you are in trouble. So, especially if you own your own business. But if you're working for someone else and the plotter goes down and you're like, oh, that's all right. You're an invaluable part of that company at that point, which means that they're going to keep you around a lot longer. So learn how to hand cut. But yes, plotter is better. Do I prefer to top load or bottom load? I prefer to bottom load because I think it's a better and a cleaner install. I'm not afraid to pull panels, but I don't do them for everything. Like I know like the older The particular cars, I don't pull the panels on just because they're more of a pain to put them back on. So if I don't know how to pull the panel correctly, or I know it's a hassle, it takes longer to put them back on, then I just top load. So the long and the short is that whichever process is faster for me to do is the one I do. Typically it's bottom loading, but if it takes me longer to pull the panel apart, then I just top load and just move on. So that is my answer. Johnny Gig, in your live stream installing tint on the Mercedes C300, why does bottom loading eliminate shrinking? Okay, so let's talk about this for a little bit. So let's say that this is a window, right? So, and let's do this for example. So let's say that this is a window, right? And you're going to be top loading. So you top load, you squeegee the top, right? Top of the glass, then you're going to go down, you typically to the sides, and then push everything down. So what you're doing is you're making like a U. So all that pressure, you're going from the top and going down. So I'm trying to stay this in camera here. You're pushing it down, so you're bunching all that film together here. When you bottom load versus top loading, what I do, instead of going from the top, that's top loading. You secure the top, and then you squeegee everything down, which you're crunching all the film down. Now with bottom loading, what I typically do is you can spread from the middle out. That's horrible. Sorry. That's still horrible. Hold on. So if I got it here, right? So if here's the window, I can squeegee one in the center, move it to the sides, going out. And so I'm not just squeegeeing the top and down, I'm spreading it out evenly across the glass, and that is why I don't have to shrink when I bottom load most cars. Now typically sometimes there are a couple cars, I think I can't be accurate in regards to which ones off the top of my head, and if that's the case and I get a finger that I do have to shrink, I usually get a Teflon card. No, not a Teflon card. I take a hard card with a Teflon strip, but I have been using the tri-edge cards, and they've been working pretty good as well, just because the tri-edge cards, they're infused with Teflon, so those have been helping also. Yes, so let's go back here. Here, let me check out some other stuff here for you. All right, and let's take like 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes, like 30 seconds really. Let's take a super chat timeout and give another shout out to all those who have hit us up on the super chat. Julian from the UK, and Soak Shield, and Julian again, actually. Julian twice, Soak Shield once. 3 different super chats, matching what we did last time. For those of you guys that don't know, super chats, they do help you, allow you to help support the content, and the proceeds go to help support the channel as well. And there was another one, I don't know why it's not reading. Bolts, I do remember Bolts, $1.99, $2 holla. Keeping the live stream. Who's the streamer that I watch? The Dream Stream. He calls it the Dream Stream, which is probably like what every streamer calls it, but yeah, thanks again, you guys. I do really appreciate that, so I want to give you guys another shout out because you guys are amazing. How we doing? Got 20 people running for about 40 minutes now here. Let's take some more questions here. IP Tennessee, I did an old Bronco this weekend. No matter how much I cleaned it, it was still got trash behind the tint. Any advice on eliminating trash? Here's the problem with old. It's old, which means that there's years and years of junk and trash in there. It takes a lot to do a clean install. I'm assuming you're top loading, so maybe you're getting trash on the bottom. Let me know if I'm accurate. If you are, and that is the situation, when you squeegee the top and you roll the window up, don't just spray, take a squeegee, wipe, spray again. That should eliminate any trash on the bottom end, because your window's down. When you're top loading, the window's down, you install the top half, you roll the window up, but the glass that was below the seal, when it rolls up, it's pulling up trash with it that's just behind and underneath the panel. So it is what it is. It happens. I usually use this method too if I'm doing R&Rs and I can't pull the panels, just in case some adhesive slides up in there. But yeah, so yeah, Let's go on to the next one here. Just Ride asks, what do you think about Reno window film? I haven't used, I used them, you know what? I used their front windshield, S90, I think it was. And I was really happy with that. So I was, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong. I didn't find anything wrong with it. But again, it's kind of hard to determine how great a film is if I don't use it in the long term. But I haven't heard anything bad. On social media, I have heard the term "say no to Reno," but I don't know if that's just the haters out there or not. But yeah, that's what I heard. But I used them personally, and I had no problem with it. It installed good, well, and it installed good. It installed well. It shrunk well. It looked clean. I had no problems with it. Call them up, ask them for a sample. That's all you should do. Boom! Soak Shield coming in again with the super chat. $15, make you holla. Woo! Keep these great videos up and topics coming. You're definitely helping many people starting out in the industry. Yes, yes, that is the goal. Inform, inspire, and improve you as a professional. Quick shout out again to Soak Shield. If you guys don't know Soak Shield, they are helping people keep. Oh yeah, who was it that was doing a front windshield? Newbies that was doing a front windshield. Duh. Soak Shield. If you guys don't know, Soak Shield is the original absorbent rope. You take the rope and let's go ahead and pull one out. Let me see. No, I actually have another one. Hold on. So this is actually a big bundle that actually Soak Shield sent me here for some giveaways. So let's see if we can do some giveaways and be some more interactive here. But it also comes in a really nice packages like this. You'll probably get it like this. And but basically what you do is you take the rope and you put it and insert it, like say if here's the front windshield and here's the deck. If you're doing a front windshield, you install it right between the film and the glass, and then it helps absorb any excess moisture. With the advent of new and better technologies coming in vehicles and in the industry, it's a lot easier to flush out and to ruin electricals. So this is a ingenious idea. So if you guys don't have a Soak Shield, make sure to pick one up, because it's cheaper to buy a Soak Shield than it is to buy a new electrical system or anything like that. So avoid that damage. If you're brand new to the industry, get one. It'll save your tail. And let's see here. You're right, top load. Gosh, yes. Okay, so hopefully IP Tennessee, yeah, try that method. When you roll up the window, don't let the film drop. Roll up the window, keep holding the film back, spray underneath the film on the bottom half, use a squeegee, small squeegee, wet again, install. You should have a clean install at that point. If you guys haven't, if you're still getting a dirty install, message me or go on our Facebook group at Window Tinting Business and just put it up on the board. You're gonna get 100. I think we got 2,500 followers already on there, so you're gonna get help, guarantee. Let's see. Thanks for chatting with me. Have a blessed day, Alex Martin. Sir, have a good day, sir. Thank you for joining us. What's the easiest door panel pull out, and what is the worst? The worst is, I couldn't say the worst. Jettas are pretty bad. VWs are pretty bad. Easiest by far is Nissan and Hyundai's. Those, the tops just pop and you just pull the seals out. Easy peasy. So those are the easiest. And I'd say VWs are the hardest, just because they're not all the same. Like one back door is gonna be the same as the other back door, and the process is typically the same. But the last Jetta I did, like the front door was different from the passenger door, and blah blah blah. And the back door is a nightmare. Just top load. Julian, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Full-size van, rear glass. Okay. One dumb bodyman. The GMC Savannah is a full-size van. The rear glass looks kind of flat, but actually rolls off the sides up and down. Okay, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it should be like a small square, possibly. Yeah, because I think the doors, they open up. Just a normal shrink. Up and down. H pattern. Side. Shrink up. Shrink down. no problem. Easy peasy. And if you don't want to shrink, spread it out. Go from the middle and spread it out. Simone says Reno is cheap. Cheap? I don't like using the word cheap. How about affordable? Affordable. An affordable private label brand. I like that. That sounds sexy. Bolts asks, at Soak Shield, is that like a chamois? Does it collect dust at all? No, it's they do actually have some really phenomenal deck covers, and also some deck covers, and yeah, like deck covers. I put the rope in, and then I cover the deck with a deck rope, deck shield, deck cover. Jesus. Anyways, but the rope is primarily used to absorb moisture. Let me see here. Here's a website here. Looks like filmslingers.com, and window tint tools and supplies. They have the soak shields here. It looks like they have Mike Sanchez's dirty tank and the dirty pouch as well. Some tools, but here we go. Dash towels, or the dash shield. These are gonna help. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, all kinds of really phenomenal, really great quality. I have a couple of them, and they really are great quality. They're not like buying like Walmart towels and then like reselling them. I mean, they're like, I don't know what they are, but they're really good quality. I love them, and I do use them. So, and I trust them. And you know what? And the guy who invented it, he's a tinner. So tools for tinners by tinners. I think that's awesome. I think that's, I mean, same thing with Mike Sanchez and his pouches. You know, and there's Fusion pops up again over here. Fusion all type. It's a mounting solution, and but yeah, you can check these guys out. You can get some stuff over here, filmslingers.com, and check out what they have here. But if you're looking to pick one up, you can definitely pick up a couple soak shields or dash towels or anything else. Go ahead, check them out. Check them out. They're really awesome. Let's get the chat back up here. Johnny Gig, what squeegee do you recommend for shrinking? I'm not using a squeegee for shrinking. I hope you're not either. Hard cards is what you're looking for, what you want. But I've really been in love with the smart card. Let me see if I can pull up a picture here. Images. Here we go. Give me 30 seconds. I'm trying to pull up a picture here. Bam. Bam. Alright, so this is the smart card right here. Opa. So this is the smart card. I've been using this for back windshields and or back windows and front windshields. It doesn't matter. Super soft card. Haven't been creasing. I haven't been creasing at all with this. I don't crease film at all, anyways. But this is definitely a softer card that I think will help you shrink a little bit easier on that one. Julian asks, Patrick, is there more than one technique to cut the film, not plotter? Yeah, there is. I mean, it's all basically the same. You got 4 cuts, unless, you know, in a standard frame window, you have 4 cuts. The bottom, the 2 sides, and the top. That's it. So I personally, I throw the film on, cut one side, cut the bottom, shift, cut the other bottom, shift back, cut the top, and I'm done. Some people like to cut both the sides, like whatever feels good. I know some people that cut the bottom and then roll it down, cut the top, and then they cut the 2 sides. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy. So so try that. But that's the way I do it, and I don't even tack it down. And if you can get pretty efficient with that way here. Alpha Gaming says, keep up with the good videos. You help me a lot, bro. Appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for being a part of it. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. 5K, 5,000 subscribers. We surpassed that just this week. So thank you all who are watching. And thank you guys that have subscribe to the channel because that is amazing. Really, really awesome stuff. I can't believe we hit 5,000. Really exciting stuff. So, and it does open up some doors when you hit a cap like that. So hopefully we'll be introducing some new sponsors to the channel, either for videos or full videos, whatever. I don't know, just some stuff. Yes, you are correct. One dumb body man. Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Thank you. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah. Freddie Gonzalez says, have you tinted a Chevy Cruze? If you did you pull the panels, and what difficulty is the back windshield? Chevy Cruze. I feel like I have. I know I have. I've done them all. I've done everything. Chevy Cruze. Chevy Cruze. Yeah, Chevy Cruze, cakewalk. I don't pull panels on Chevys. Those are one of the things. My buddy Fernando, he can pull a panel on a Chevy and a GMC, like the newer versions. I don't know how he does it, but he pops them off easy. Probably because he works for Chevy, so that's probably why he can do them so well. I am not so good at them. I top load those because I feel like I'm gonna break them. So yeah, that's my advice on that. Ooh, Soak Shield here answering Bolt's question. Made of 100% microfiber, collects no dust, and has no lint fibers. Check us out, Facebook and Instagram. Answered ya. Answered ya. Patrick, Julian says, when you have the giveaway session, I want to participate, but I want the DVD training. Yeah. I'll work on the DVD. You're not the only person that's asked me that, actually. I've had a few different people that ask me about the training. And I can put something together like that, like maybe a 101 introduction to tinting, you know, what you can do, how to tint windows, you know, side windows, glare strips, quarter windows, back windows, how to talk to clients, how to build. I mean, I can do a number of different things. That's what I do on the channel. And we can do more. So yeah, I'm reading you loud and clear. Loud and clear. You know what? When I do the DVD training and I get the first run, Julian, you can have the very first run. I promise you that one. Hand of God right there. First one. Hold me to it. Now I don't know when I'm going to do it, but but yeah. 09 Nissan Rogue, any tips? Yeah, just pop the bottoms, pull the seals out, tint them like normal, my friend. Back windows are pretty easy also. Pretty standard. Once you do there's like a basic fundamental process for all cars, you know, sedans, coupes, SUVs. Like the process is typically the same, but each different car has different little things that might help you. Challengers, Chargers, you know, difficult back windows, maybe throw the defrosters on, some that you can't pull the seals, some that have really tight seals. So every car has something a little bit different, and that's just something that you learn over time in the shop. So yes. Winning window tints in the house. What is going on, guys? Yes, winning. Congrats on the 5K subs, Patrick. Keep up the good work, buddy. You the man. Always good. If you guys don't know, Winning Window Tints, they're another YouTube channel. They do all kinds of different videos on like showing other different tinting on different vehicles, and I mean, it's a good library if you want to see other cars, like, you know, any make and model. They have a video up for it. I swear to the God, they do. They have all kinds of videos up there, and yeah, so they're awesome. They're fun. Funny. Winning Window Tints. I gave you a shout out on one of like a quick little video that I didn't think was gonna do very well. The comparing window tints video, and now it's like my second most popular video. Funny. So like the one time I do a shout out to almost anybody on a video, and like it's like one of my more popular ones. So hopefully that's helping you guys out, and you guys are getting some subs to that as well. So thanks for the shout out, my friend. Thank you. Just Right says, I have some problems shrinking the top corners of rear windshields. Any tips? Yes. when you do the H pattern, so you're gonna lay it down, you do the H pattern center and then the sides, right? But what I think you're probably doing is that you're just laying down the top middle portion, so you're pushing all those fingers to the edge and the outside, and once you get to the corners, there's only so much you can shrink, and then once you pass that point of shrinking, now you're heat creasing it. So what I would suggest is try to shrink more evenly. So go from the center, shrink in the center, but also go shrink the bottom 2-3 inches, use your hard card to put them up, shrink another 2 inches, and then use your hard card another 2 inches evenly across the top, so that you're not just flat and then aggressive fingers on the corners. Try that. I remember when I first started and I had a really hard problem with that. Try shrinking more in the center and more evenly across the top. Should help you out with your shrinking, my friend. Winning window tints. What up? Hopefully I get to see you guys soon. If you guys aren't coming out, I'll be at the International Window Film Conference and Tint-off in San Antonio this year. I was at the conference last year and Tint-off last year. I participated in the Tint-off and other things. If you guys are in the industry and you guys have the cheddar and the time, try to make it out. It is a pretty awesome event. If you do participate in the Tint-off in the automotive session, it's $10,000 for first place. I think 2,000 or 5,000 for second, third. I don't know. I didn't place, so I have no idea. But some really good stuff. And even if you don't place, don't go there to try to win the Tint-off, because you're going to be disappointed. Most likely, I can almost guarantee you. But it's a really, really great time to meet everyone in the industry and make some really good connections. So hopefully you guys can make it out there. Okay. Looks like we've been having a really good stream. I'd say a really good stream. Whew. 16 people watching. I kind of like watching here. I think it was a good stream. Yeah, we're right at that 1 hour mark. It is about 8:45. Like I said, it was a long day. And I'm still in my work clothes. You see how shiny I am? I'm still shiny. So I gotta take a shower. I gotta maybe spend some time with my boys and my old lady, the beautiful Nina. And yeah, this was fun. I had a really good time. I'm glad I did this. Yeah, I was a little tired and I'm like, oh, do I really want to stream tonight? Like I didn't last weekend, so I really should, but I'm really tired. But then I had a cup of coffee and I have a good time with you guys. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I want to say thank you again to everyone who participated with the Q&As and anything else like that. And for everyone else, again, everyone else who supported the channel with the super chat, we definitely appreciate it. Next week, same time. It's gonna be 7 o'clock most likely. Yeah. Tuesday night live stream, 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8. So I'll be there. Just keep an eye out. If you guys want to catch me next time or catch any of my videos, make sure to hit the bell notification. That way you're notified whenever I upload or go live. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you like this video and you like this live chat, give it a thumbs up. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Eastern Standard Time. That is correct. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Between 7 and 8, depending on if my laptop wants to junk out on me. So yeah, I don't know. I guess until next week. All right. Well, thanks again, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we're gonna keep on going next week and more videos and other big things. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep getting bigger, better, and badder. Make sure that that you keep doing the same as well. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one, guys.